Hi, I am Teri Camus.
I'm Shannan Laudet.
We are Real Estate by TLC.
Here to talk a little shop.
Yes, we are.
And today we're going to talk to you about choosing a stellar lender. What makes a lender stellar? What makes the experience go smoothly for you? What's going to make things go well so that you are happy after everything is done and you have the keys to the house in your hand?
Yeah. So when you first have decided it's time to look for a house, obviously you need a good real estate agent, but you also need an amazing lender. And so if you don't already have a lender that you have been referred to or that you've worked with in the past, then the best thing is to talk to your real estate agent, your realtor, and ask them for a referral. Yeah.
Definitely, because we've worked with lots of lenders.
Yes, we have.
We've seen, who's not doing a good job, who does an amazing job. And so, like I said, we're going to talk to you about what it is that we're looking for when we say who does an amazing job. What exactly are the components of that?
So I think one of the keys is, for us, we love working with a local lender.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that is going to be available to us on a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon. I know personally that I have worked with buyers that they have gone through the pre-approval process, they've gotten all their information in, and they're just waiting on that pre-approval letter, and it hasn't come yet. We're out and about, we find a house, and we decide, oh man, this is the perfect house. It's time to make an offer.
Right.
In this day and age, you have to have a pre-approval letter accompany that offer.
Always. Every time. And so, that goes hand in hand with the question, is your loan officer able to customize your letter to enhance your strengths as a borrower? If you have a high credit score, can your loan officer say, and with a median credit score of, whatever it is, 792, that just speaks volumes to the
personal
seller.
Touch to your letter as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then being open, is your lender willing to talk to the seller's agent?
Yes.
That's key. I know when we
Huge.
represent the seller, when we get an offer from a buyer, we always call and talk to the lender. And it's critical that you have that trust, especially if you're in a situation where there are multiple offers and you need to, that can really weigh it. So we've got a lender from back east somewhere with a pre-qualification letter as opposed to a pre-approval letter, or we've got somebody here local. If we can pick up the phone and talk to them, that's going to go a long way.
Right, because one of the questions I'm going to ask are, so there are any outstanding conditions that still have to be satisfied in addition to what I'm seeing on this lender? So being able to talk with people and having a lender that's willing to talk with other agents is really, really important.
Yeah, being able to text, just knowing that if you send out that text or an email, they're going to respond to you, they're going to get back to you quickly. When you have a problem, that lender's going to pick up the phone and address it immediately.
Yeah. And speaking of addressing things immediately, having a loan officer that is nimble, that's flexible, is amazing as well. Let's say in order to win in a multiple offer situation, you put a 30-day closing. So, but you can't get to your inspection for 7 days for whatever reason. Well, that doesn't give your loan officer much time to get the appraisal ordered and get everything done so that you're sure you meet your closing date. So sometimes you can say to a lender, can we order the appraisal now, but can you tell the appraiser to please not go out until after we have our home inspection? So that's an amazing feature that working with a local lender, that's another thing that you would want to ask about.
I think also experience. When a lender knows exactly what their underwriter is going to be asking for, all the documentation ahead of time, it's the same over and over and over again. It shouldn't be a big surprise. You should not be being asked every week to send in more information. A good, strong, experienced lender knows ahead of time all the documents that are going to be required, and they're going to let you know. And that goes a long way. You can have full loan approval in a very short time period.
With an experienced lender that knows what to ask for ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that the other question that, the other thing that we would love to address, oftentimes we hear from a buyer, well, I have to work with a lender that's able to do a VA loan, which is, have you ever known a lender that can't do a VA loan?
Nope.
No, I haven't.
They can all do
Yeah.
VA loans. And a lot of them, have done lots and lots of VA loans because that's so prevalent in our area.
Sure, some have more experience than others, and especially in this area, though, most lenders are very familiar with VA
Very
loans.
familiar with
Yeah.
them. Yep.
So, bottom line, do you have anything that you'd like to add to this requirement on a stellar lender?
I don't think so. I think we've covered all the main points.
Yeah, so Once again, if you have any questions, concerns, please always know that we're here and available for you.
We would love to refer a great lender to you.
Yes, we would.
Have a great day.